Hello, lovely Capricorn friends. It's very nice to be back. This is going to be your new moon reading. New moon's about the beginning of the cycle and starting fresh and a clean slate, but it's also about the ending of the previous cycle. So we could be looking at beginnings, endings, what we should be focusing on, what's working for us, and maybe even something to let go of. We'll see what happens. If you're new here, my name is Melissa, and I do tarot readings for the new moon and the full moon. And every Monday I post a video called Metaphysical Monday where we talk about weird, woo-woo, witchy, whatever you want to call it, crystals and smudging and meditation and astrology, whatever I come up with or whatever you guys suggest in the comments. I like to make videos on that. So every Monday there's a playlist in the description box with a link to, there's a link to the playlist in the description box for all of those Metaphysical Monday videos. So you can find them all in one place. All right, we had 2 cards pop out when I was shuffling for your overall energy for the new moon. Let's see what we've got going on here. Okay, interesting. Very similar to, not Scorpio. Maybe Scorpio? Very similar to either Scorpio or Libra. We have the 8 of Swords, okay? And then we have the Ace of Wands. Yeah. I feel like there's something new coming in for you, like you're being offered, so like inspiration I'm hearing. It's an inspiration. There's an inspiration that's coming to you, but you're not seeing it. Like you have bound yourself. You have you're blindfolded, your hands are tied. It's just like, I just can't deal with this right now. But you're like, something is being offered to you that is inspirational, and it should be inspiring to you. Spirit is offering you something that's creative. Like it's just inspiration is the only word that I can really come up with right now. But you're closed off to inspiration. Okay, I'm also hearing that you've closed off your gifts. Like maybe you have spiritual gifts and you've kind of decided to, or unintentionally, you've kind of closed those off. You're closing off some spiritual gifts, if that applies. If not, there's some inspiration that's trying to come your way, but you're not seeing it. You're blocking it for some reason. So let's get more in depth. Okay. Why are we blocking this inspiration? What is blocking this inspiration? What is blocking this inspiration? Oh, okay. The Emperor is blocking this inspiration. Do you have somebody that's a little bit generous, but still, I get a little bit of a narcissistic kind of vibe here. Giving, but it just seems forced, like it's part of the job. You know, it's not because they want to. I just feel like it's kind of a person or a situation where you feel forced. And it's just, I feel like that's what's blocking you. Why is this blocking? Why is this Emperor blocking us? This one. Okay. The Empress. So we have the Emperor and the Empress. Very, very interesting. Okay. He's trying to... Okay. I'm hearing literally a conversation between them two. Okay. So we have the Emperor. He came out first offering this Fabergé egg. Okay. That's not what it is, but that's what I heard. He's offering her... It's like a story playing out in my head right now. Okay. He's offering the Empress this Fabergé egg. Okay, I get why they're saying egg. Because the Empress is about fertility, fruitfulness, nurturing, mothering. That's the embodiment of Mother Nature, Mother Earth, Mother Time, Mother Spirit. That's who she is, okay? You're trying to be like this, and he's just trying to distract you with this fancy ass Fabergé egg that's, you know, like look how fancy this is. Can I give it to you? Like, it's like he's offering it to her and she's just like, but I have my own eggs and I don't really need yours, but thank you. That's very sweet. And I just like this whole like scenario played out in my head where he's trying to offer it to her, but he's not looking at her. He's looking at the egg, right? It's just like, look at this thing that I brought you. It's still that vibe of like, I'm giving this to you, but it's not for you. It's for me to feel good about giving it to you. Okay. Now, kind of pushing on that button a little bit. It is better to give than to receive. But I feel like in this case, it's a giving in order to receive, right? I'm giving this to you because I'm going to get something out of it. Not because I want you to have it, not because I think you deserve it, not because you've earned it, but because if I give this to you, I get redemption. I'm hearing redemption. I get something out of this. But the Empress knows better. She knows that she is everything that she needs. She doesn't need whatever is being offered. She is the ultimate nurturer. And I feel like that's why he's blocking you. It's blocking you because it's a distraction, right? You're being distracted by this. You know that you don't need it. You know that it's not for you, that it's really a gift for himself that he's giving you so that he can get something. You know. This is you being in tune with your own intuition and knowing that you can take care of yourself and that you can take care of others. But he's still trying to block you, okay? You know what he's doing, but it's still blocking you. What you don't know I'm getting is how to get past the blockage, knowing that there's a blockage there. So let's work on that. I'm going to stick with the vivid journey for this. Okay. How can we get over this block, through this block, go around this block? How do we bypass this block? Okay, I'm really feeling strongly for you because this came out right after the Empress. If you have a son, an actual child son, there could be something to that, okay? But I'm also getting it's the light. It's be the light, I'm hearing. Be the light. Shine the light on it. Okay. Kind of similar to the star card vibe I'm getting here. It's shining a light on this situation. Calling him out. I'm really hearing like call him out. Call him out on his shit. Okay, shine the light on it. How can we do that? How can we shine a light on this situation without making it worse? How can we shine a light on this? The Ace of Swords. Okay. You're going to have to think of something. It's something that you haven't thought of yet. There's something that you haven't thought of yet. Okay. How do we get there? How do we get there? Getting all excited. How do we get there? How do we find this thought? How do we find this thought? Okay, I'm also getting... Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right, so going back to this, like, this new thought, we have the Hangman, a new perspective. We have, holy shift. This is a shift for you. Okay. Oh, this is a big blockage for you. And I feel like whatever Spirit is trying to bring in for you, whatever this inspiration is or the gift that you've closed off, this is huge because we have the Eight of Swords and the Ace of Wands, which I specifically said this is you closing off your gift, or this is an inspiration that's trying to come through that you're not wanting to deal with right now. And then literally after that with the Emperor, the Empress, the Sun, an Ace of Swords, the Hanged Man, and the fucking Devil. Majors. Like, there's so many majors. This is a big deal for you. This is really a shift that this blockage is blocking a shift for you. Okay. There's definitely, okay, so I said, how do we find this new thought? Okay, I'm also hearing a new method of communication. But a new thought, a new way of communicating with this person. You're gonna have to literally, I feel like, flip yourself upside down and look at things from the upside down, from the inside out. From the inside out. What does that mean, the inside out? Oh, okay. This has to do with the Devil card. Okay. From the inside out. Okay. Detox. You're going to have to detox. I feel like detox from this person. The new perspective on the Devil. These together right now. I wouldn't say normally they would say this to me, but these together right now is detoxing from the whatever this attachment is. You're bound. You're bound to something here in this situation. This could be with the Emperor and the Empress. This could be soulmates. This could be you and your partner. Definitely twin flame soulmate kind of energy going on here. There is definitely a bond between you, and it's come to a stage where it's unhealthy. So it's time to, okay, why didn't I think of that before? Why did you save that for now? Shining a light. I said call him out, right? Calling him out on his shit. Communication 101. That's what I just heard. Whatever. Communication 101. It's 1 because it's the Ace of Swords. Maybe that's why I heard that. It's definitely you need to take a new approach. A new approach on the communication, because you need to detoxify yourself from this person. This reading is almost exactly like Sagittarius's reading. And then we had very similar aspects as far as the blindfold and the Ace of Wands as Scorpio or Libra, not sure. If you have time, check out those videos too. But I'm really getting a sense that you need to take a new approach to the communication with this person. Calling him out, I feel like will help, but I think it's before you call him out, I keep saying him. It doesn't have to be a him. Before you call this person out, I'm really just getting masculine energy. So whoever this person is, it's like a force I'm feeling. Like they're kind of forceful. They're abrupt. They take on masculine qualities. That's probably why I keep saying him. But anyways, before this calling him out, shining a light on whatever the situation is, it's communicating with him or her, them. We're going to say them. Communicating with them in a different way. Okay, like I said. So then we come up with this hanged man, which is literally like look at the whole situation, like take a completely different viewpoint. I said literally flipping yourself upside down and looking at it from the reverse. And then I said it's what did I say right after that? The inside out is what I heard. From the inside out. Then I was kind of feeling like there's also a perspective coming from their perspective, but I don't feel like that's the case. It's an option, definitely, but I feel like seeing the situation from the inside out, and detoxifying yourself from this person. There's just a detox. I think it's time to take a break, pause, reflect, and detox yourself from whatever the situation is. It's time to make time for yourself, okay? Be the Empress. Be nurturing to yourself and the others around you, but also at the same time, by speaking your truth and shining lights on situations. Shining a light on, it's kind of like the underdog. There was another word that originally came in, but it was really quiet and I lost it. Shining a light on not diversity. When somebody's being put down, like bullying or something, shining a light on that, bringing it to the surface. But I feel like before the communication happens, there needs to be a time of reflection for you to detoxify yourself from the situation. Okay? So I feel like that's kind of just like the overall energy that's going on here. There's just like a spiritual blockage. You've blocked off your gifts, or something is causing you to want to block off your gifts, or inadvertently you're blocking off your spiritual gifts, or there is an inspiration that's coming in for you that's being blocked by another individual or another entity or energy that is really just trying to distract you with shiny objects. But it is your job to take care of yourself. And in order to get over that block, I feel like you're going to have to shine some light, call them out on his shit. But before you do that, call them out on their shit. But before you do that, you need to detoxify yourself to gain a new perspective. And I'm really feeling like that phrase from the inside out has something big for you, because this is a huge shift. And you really need to, you're headed for something really freaking great here. But I really feel like okay, this just popped out when I said you're really headed for something great here, but you're just another blindfold. Okay, you're really just it's being blocked here. It's just unseen. Like, she literally has two swords in her hands. How is she not unblindfolding herself? It's really, I feel like I'm really getting you're protecting yourself. You don't want, okay, if you're working on spiritual gifts and you feel like you're being blocked by another person, a negative entity, like spiritually, I feel like you're trying to protect yourself, and the way to get through that block is by communicating very clearly, shining a light on the situation and being very clear in your communication. But it's from the inside out. So if you figure out how that applies for you, I really feel like this is a very personal statement for someone working on it from the inside out, communicating from the inside out. So I don't know if it's like a telepathic thing, or if it's something that you can do with your thoughts, but it's from the inside out. This communication from the inside out, detoxifying yourself from this situation. Okay. Are there any specific actions to take for this situation? Okay. No. That was like half it. Okay. Got it. The moon. The moon. I feel like, okay, I'm getting, there's some type of ritual, some type of evening ritual that you may already, I feel like you might already know what this is, but there's like a, the moon, okay. I feel like the moon has a path to show you for whatever this is. I feel like there might be some type of moon ritual. Okay, we're talking about the new moon, and I'm all about rituals. New moon ritual, full moon ritual, new moon ritual, writing stuff down that you intend for. I'm starting to actually see a ritual that you intend for the next cycle. Oh, we're really pushing the time here. I'm just going to go straight to the ritual that I'm seeing. Okay, writing down your intentions. Now, this is probably not a new ritual. I don't really do like a whole bunch of stuff. I literally just write down my intentions in a, new moon, full moon journal. But the ritual I'm seeing that might help with this is to write down the intentions, including things like busting through this blockage, overcoming this blockage, focusing more on yourself and your internal health and nurturing yourself. Intentions that are positive in nature. Writing them down and burying them in the earth under moonlight. I'm not feeling like it matters what phase of the moon it is. It's probably a little bit more impactful at the new moon, but we have like a 3-day period where the new moon energy is still very strong. But I feel like that would help. Okay. It would help. I'm feeling like that will amplify the intention. And that will help you detoxify, and that's like unbinding you from this situation that I feel like is definitely a soulmate kind of situation. So I will leave it at that. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. I will try my best to get to them. Thank you so much for watching this video. I wish you the best, and as always, have a blessed day.